wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It is Wednesday, and that means it's time for a Wednesday Night Dynamite. Delete will be here in a few minutes. I'm Travis, if I didn't already say that. And right now, it looks like they're starting the show off with Adam Cole, baby. So, not starting it out with CM Punk. That's weird. At least, normally that's weird. Dick move. So I think this is for the Owen Hart tournament. Dax Harwood. Old Dax. Martha Hart is there, huh? She's a Hart. Probably not Natalia's, but the other one. Brett, maybe? Or it's Brett's... Oh, it's probably Brett's sister-in-law. So, Natalia's aunt. She's just the Owen Hart Foundation founder, but they didn't say if it was his wife or not. But anyways, they're started out right now. Bay. It's just Bay. You say Bay twice.
Barf.
Bay.
Barf. Oh, I made it. Yeah.
Good thing you made it.
I know, right? There's so many people in the chat right now. There's like Walter and Luke. Woo! Go Walter! Go Luke! We're hopping tonight, motherfuckers. Ooh, Dad's Reynolds in there now too. Like, when is Kenny back? Also, who is the main event, please?
Right now, maybe CM Punk and John Silver.
Her mom is the main event.
Somebody's mom might be the main event.
Mom is the main event.
My mom.
Travis's mom is the main event. I'm gonna eat some cereal. And you guys have to listen. Ha!
Just let it soak for a minute and you
Ew,
just drink
gross. Nasty.
That's what a lot of people do. That's how you know it's good. Oh, it could be Ricky Stark and Jungle Boy. That would be my guess for the main event tonight.
FTW Championship.
But we got Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin, which is also in this tournament. I think they're on the other side of the bracket, though. I'd have to look at some bracketology. Oh, we should have done a bracketology show. That would have been pretty fun.
Bracketology.
It's a science.
Is it?
It's like a March
Tony
science.
Storm and Jamie Hayter qualifying quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's
to
still
come
to
tonight.
come. That's right there.
Darby Allin and
That's
Jeff
the only
Hardy
broad
one's
one.
coming tonight.
Maybe they'll do the other broads on Friday.
No.
And then we have the Jericho Appreciation Society with their victory speech, which is going to be fantastic. All right, Adam Cole should have no problem in this match. This match probably actually really should just be over by now.
Right. Walter is
tag team
going
wrestler
to stay
can't
until
hang.
9, but
All right,
then he'll be here Friday at 8 for Smack.
Woo.
And Luke said, hi, I just wanted to let you know, Trav, I'll be in and out tonight, busy working on something.
Working on stuff. Good deal. And then we got a contract signing, Wardlow and MJF. And then Danhausen, or whatever his name is, versus Tony Nese. So Danhausen actually has his first match. A lot of people are excited about that. I don't know why you wouldn't be. All right. Somehow Dax Harwood is holding his own against Adam Cole. Bay.
Were they like yelling CM Punk on the...
I don't know what they're yelling.
Back there?
Oh, roll them up. 1, 2. Oh, he rolls up Adam. 2, and Adam kicks out.
Hi and bye, Bucola. Bucola says, hi guys, working in the yard. I'll be back in hour 2.
Woo! Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Yard work.
I've been doing yard work. It's always nice to do in the evening, especially in Florida. Not Florida. I'm in
Florida.
Idaho.
Idaho, it's early morning and evenings.
Yeah, well, in the heat, yeah. Right now, it's fine in the day. And where I'm doing my garden, it's all going to be houses or whatever they're called because it's all shade.
Right?
And that's about all we can grow in the shade here. Or anywhere in the world. There's a few different ones like those ferns and things.
True. Taz Reynolds says, do you think Matt and Sting will be at ringside for Darby versus Jeff?
Well, yeah, they should be playing that one up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that one has to be played up so that tag team match can happen at the pay-per-view coming up on the 30th. Double or nothing. I just want to see who those jokers are going to be.
Doesn't everybody want to know?
Yeah.
Or just you?
I'm probably the only one that cares, but it's just because I like bracketology. I feel like we should have an idea of who they are, which is ridiculous that we don't. How are we going to fill out our brackets?
When are they supposed to do those supposed matches?
Well, there's one happening right now.
With a Joker.
That's the Samoa Joe match, so maybe next Wednesday?
Oh.
It is not tonight because we have Darby Allin and Jeff Hardy going tonight. They're both in that tournament. And then these two. And that's the only ones from the men's side. And then the women's side is that Jamie Hayter match. So against Tony Storm.
Right. Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, rats cracking peeps. And Luke says, I'm working on Jade's gift. LOL, I'm putting in custom car speakers for her. That way we can listen to wrestling music loudly. You could have listened to it loudly before, but now it might bump.
Right. And they're custom speakers in the door, so it'll sound better. And he's driving down the street, and he's like, glorious.
He's got the windows all down, screaming it out to the people.
Glorious.
Glorious.
Victorious. Just listen to Jinder Mahal's song over and over.
Walter says, Danhausen will make his ring debut tonight. Yeah, Travis said that a minute ago. That is happening.
Nice. The specimen, or whatever they call him.
And Robbie says, I was going to do yard work, but it was raining all day. Fuck it. Just do it in the rain, man.
It depends.
Everything gets done. I mean, all the weeds come out a lot easier.
Yeah, when things are wet enough. I got weeds out there today. I tried to get out of the ground. I couldn't even jump on the shovel. I was like...
Is your, yard, a 1x1 square, Robbie?
Like 1 meter? Or...
Sure.
Is it because it's in London? So, everything's small there. Do you have a flat? With a garden?
Is it a community garden?
Well, a garden is a yard there.
I know.
Oh, okay. So they don't have community yards. So is a garden also? Because in America, we just call things that you grow in the dirt a garden besides grass. And grass is called grass, and then that's called the yard. And the garden's in the yard. But I know on the British shows I watched that the garden is the yard. So I was just wondering what's a garden in Europe or Great Britain?
No, Robbie, that's in your court, that ball of info. Walter's like, the kitten is somewhere in the house. He was on my lap for a second, and then he ran away.
Yeah, he's out being a terror. All he wants in life is to go outside now.
He's murdering a cow.
He does have a baby cow that he's trying to kill.
He's murdering it.
It's not a calf. It's still a cow. It's just a small one.
He wants to go outside.
Oh, yeah. Like, the back door doesn't shut very fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, see ya.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he just goes
You're like, he's afraid of the outside. Fuck that shit, he ain't. Not no more.
I'm like, where is he? So I went around the house, shaking the mouse. And I'm like, I think he's outside. Because I went outside and I was, working on the lawnmower.
Right.
And I'm like, where in the world? So he was behind the barbecue grill. You got to be a little careful. You don't go outside anyways, but if you were to go outside,
oh my God. I go outside. You're so weird. You don't go outside. Yeah, I actually do go outside.
You got to be watching the front door. It might decapitate him.
Right.
That thing closes pretty dang quick. All right, Dax Harwood, Adam Cole starting it out tonight on AEW TV. It's an exciting match so far. Dax Harwood.
So exciting.
I feel like the crowd's not too
Have some
into it.
popcorn now. What?
I'm just calling a wrestling match.
I know you are.
But the crowd is dead. But that is not a bad crowd. It means that it's bad wrestling. There's a few people up here, like this guy. I don't know what he's dressed like. Doink the Clown in the front row right here.
The one in all the sparklies?
Yeah. That's how Doink the Clown used to dress. And then he'd paint his face like a clown.
Hence why he was called Doink the Clown.
Yeah. Not like Doink the rodeo star. He could have been a rodeo clown.
That's true. Luke says she likes loud music. I love loud music too, but only if it sounds good and clear. Putting in a full Bose custom surround sound audio system with two 12-inch Bose subwoofers and a Kenwood Bluetooth stereo system to go with the Bose audio.
Interesting.
Interesting choice. Bose, huh?
McKenna got assaulted today. So there's like all sorts of weird stuff happening.
She got assaulted?
Yeah. At school.
Like?
By an adult. Because her music was too loud.
The adult hit her?
No, but they slammed their car door into her car.
Oh.
So she didn't open her car door. And then, like, the principal had to come out. Anyways, there was some sort of assembly or something, and some adult got all angry. Because her music was too loud. Which is fine, I understand it. Like, they're at school.
Right.
Probably don't need to be playing their music that loud anyway. And it was more of her friends that were doing it. So, and like I told her, I was like, Kenna, you're going to have to change these friends.
Yeah. Not good.
I was like, you know, you're going to end up in jail. Because your friends can only go so far with it.
You're going to be in trouble by association, and at this point you are.
Well, she is. She's in trouble all the time. She has to do Saturday schools and stuff because of them.
Mm-hmm. Robbie says, no, it's not that small. It's big enough for me. I just spent cash money on new fences for the other weekend. What?
Nice.
What? Leopold, what? That's cool. Ernest Bell's in the chat. Hey,
Whoa.
Ernest says, hello. Is anybody there?
Hello.
Hello.
Which one are you going to go with?
Watch his face.
Lionel Richie.
Mm-hmm. Is it me you're looking for?
I know Adele did one, but I'm pretty sure it's not the exact same song.
There's another song that starts with hello.
Hello. I don't know the Adele one because I only know.
Are you there? Looks like no one is home. Robbie's like, Adam Cole gonna win, and
Oh,
Robbie
absolutely.
says Bose is
Right
decent.
here.
Luke says Bose has good full systems and they are compatible with everything, so it makes it easier. Plus, with Bose, it's easy to get the sound spread out the way I want while leaving the bass for just the subs.
Well, yeah. You definitely don't want to put your mid-ranges in the bass department.
It's not what most systems do.
Yeah, most systems have like 2 or 3-way speakers, and so you've kind of got the whole, you know, the whole, I don't know what you would call it, the whole hertz range through the speakers.
Oh, yeah, Luke, I forgot about that one. The Pink Floyd version. Hello. Is anybody out there? I forgot about that one. Thomas is in the chat. Hey, Thomas. Robbie says Adele music sucks.
I like one of her songs, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's like
Fire?
It's almost like Fishing in the Dark, but it's like blah 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 blah. Ra, ba, 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 ba.
Robbie's like Lionel Richie. Hello. Yeah.
Oh,
That's the one we
pile
both were thinking
driver!
of.
Adam Cole might be dead. 1, 2, and no, he kicked out.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? What are you doing, you creep?
He's just having a gay. He's got a mouse.
A real one?
Yeah. When he gets a real mouse, you'll know because he'll bring it right to you, guaranteed.
Good. Look
at this pile driver.
Kill it. match is lasting a little bit more long than I expected
yeah,
it to,
Dax,
and it's boring.
Either Cole's really bad or Dax is
supposed to be really good
somehow
all of a sudden.
Like lucking out.
He's like, I'm so good as a singles
wrestler. This doesn't even make any sense. He's a tag team wrestler. Tag team wrestlers can't hang with singles guys. So he's hurt.
Who's hurt?
The Dax. See his ribs. That's why he had to let go there.
What happened to his ribs? Are they broken?
Must be. Although he's holding both sides. Why would you see if your ribs are bleeding?
Is there blood?
There's a big difference between broken ribs and bloody ribs.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oversell much?
I'm sorry. I almost spit my popcorn out at all of you.
He looked like a penguin.
I'm so sorry. That was hilarious. I almost died.
He's like, look like a dead seal.
Looks like Robbie. I'm now convinced you like nothing good. You better. He's getting counted out, by the way, guys. You better make sure you do.
I'm gonna try, but
you can get it. It's right there.
I don't think it worked.
Luke says, Robbie, I'm convinced you like nothing good and you hate anything popular because you think it makes you look cool. LOL. Robbie's like a little D laughing. Robbie's like, Luke, I just don't like teeny bop music. LOL. I don't know if I would really consider Adele teeny bop, but
I don't know any teenagers that would like Adele.
There's no teenagers I know of that like Adele.
That's it. But I mean, I could still use it.
You almost had it. Walter's like, come on, Dax. Dax. And Luke says,
oh, he's getting counted out.
But Adele is not teeny popper music. Her main age range is mid to late 20s. Hassan Terrell's in the chat. Hey, Hassan, how's it going? Says, hi there. Hello. He tapped it. Sorry, Walter, but he did not win. Everybody's favorite shorty feminine physique boy won. With his giant head. His head's so big, it's weird. I mean, it's like ginormous. Like, it's so big and weird.
Right. I think that's probably a good one. Is it me you're looking for? Blah, blah, blah.
Travis is going to have it stuck in his head now. Robbie says, I listen to a lot of dance music, house, drum, and bass, funk, and hip-hop. Looks like same with Taylor and others now. Maybe when they first started, they were teeny bopper, but not now. Looks as I see more teens listening to dance music than anything else. Well, there you go. Robbie is a teen. So technically, Robbie does listen to teeny bopper music.
I don't know what dance music is.
No, either. It's some weird UK thing.
Is it like rave music? Like do.
Probably. Yes, it's that music where you want to beat your brains out. Go have a seizure, then kill other people with your ecstasy pills. I feel that that's exactly what it seems to be. Walter's like, Adam Cole won. Boo! Whatever, Walter. You totally love him.
I thought you liked...
You really like Adam Cole. You're just trying to say boo because you're like, I'm not going to be on the bandwagon with everybody else and liking him. But you really do, don't you? You like Adam Cole. You're like, Adam Cole. Yeah.
Uh-oh. And it's the other Cole, or Adam. The other Adam.
It's Hangman. Luke says, I look at the music charts a lot, and they have statistics for age ranges.
Do they still, like, basically want the ones with the teenage girls? That was kind of the big, what's that called? The demo that they all wanted.
The demographic?
In our day, they wanted the, whoever could hit those
bring the
14
teeny boppers in.
30-year-old women or whatever, girls.
Oh.
It's like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and Jessica Simpson, Beyonce. Who else? Oh, no, it wasn't Beyonce yet. It was Destiny's Child still.
Robbie's like, I like it for the bass.
Oh, now it's CM Punk time. So they went from Adam Cole to CM Punk. That's pretty cool. So is Paige just out here to call the match?
I guess.
Why is he wearing a New York Islanders jersey? He's from Chicago. Should have a Blackhawks jersey.
What a loser.
He's trying to be like uber babyface. So does that mean that
this guy.
Paige is turning heel? Because he's kind of being a dick to the crowd last week? And they're like, we got to play him as the dick.
As Walter says, Hangman, Adam Page. Luke says, club, techno, happy hardcore, EDM music, trance, and the like is dance music. Sounds right about the same that Robbie loves. Always like, Adam Cole, great win. What you doing to yourself? What you got going on?
Like scratch or something.
I have one too, but it's not from working. It's from the cat.
Tavares. So he was like one of my favorite players back in the day.
Ew. Well, now it's tainted because Blech is wearing it.
It's fine.
It's been shit all over.
It's fine.
Good luck. Hopefully he's retired or else his whole career probably just tanked.
No, I think he's still playing.
Oh, great. He's going to lose now.
I just haven't
Thanks
played,
a lot, CM Punk.
I just haven't played fantasy hockey forever, so I don't know who's in the league anymore. I don't even know if Sidney Crosby still plays or Alexander Ovechkin. Those two studs. They were, at least.
I know.
But they've got to be in their mid to late 30s now.
Robbie's like, happy hardcore is good. Well, a lot of the old stuff is from the 90s. Cool. James Howell's in the chat. Hey, James is all about Adam Cole, baby. Walter says, punk for the win.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Anna
That's
Jay
what we were
sighting.
expecting.
It's too bad Anna Jay's not up there with a bunch of John Cena's.
Yeah.
So it was just her. Because you can't see him.
Their time is not now. Who is that guy?
Ivan Putski. I have no idea. They showed him earlier and his name, but I did
That's
not pay attention.
Luke says, it's still a big chunk, but nowhere near as big as it used to be. The biggest listening age group to music now. Music is now 22 to 31-year-old ladies and 20 to 29-year-old males. Film is in the chat. Hey, Film. Says, hi, Miss D and Travis. Big hugs, big heart. Happy Wednesday. It's Dynamite time. Yeah, and if you're a Punk fan, he's out there right now.
Yeah, CM Punk's
showing
out
off
there.
his
Adam
glory,
Cole
grossness.
beat Dax Harwood in the first round of the Owen Hart tournament. So that's official.
Robbie's very excited for his little boy Punk out there. It's his idol. Films like Adam Cole, baby. You guys make me say the grossest things. Luke's like, Pittsburgh versus the New York Rangers is tonight. Pittsburgh advances with a win. New York stays alive with a win.
Let's go Pittsburgh.
Well, I hope that Pittsburgh wins.
Pittsburgh.
Goddamn garbage, New York.
Why? What? Why are they garbage?
Because CM Punk had a New York person
the
thing on.
Islanders. Yeah.
So, they're garbage.
I mean, if I was going to be a New York fan, it would be the Rangers. It wouldn't be the Islanders. But
The film says, let's go CM Punk too. And Robbie's like, nah, that's your boy.
Whoa.
It fucking ain't, man. That is all yours. I hear you talk how much you love him.
John
How much you want to
Silver
be just like him.
looks like a tiny child with a beard.
You're probably a big fan when he was around before.
And steroids. So, you know how on Monday that guy that wrestled Veer, and I said he looks like Daniel Bryan? Mm-hmm. So, all over Twitter after that.
Was Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan, Wardlow, super hybrid. Like if they had a baby.
Like if they had a baby.
So
Look what happens if they have a baby.
So I was like, well, it definitely looks like Daniel. But I guess the size of Wardlow, so people put it together. It was pretty funny. I was laughing. Because I was like, well, I got half of it right.
That's hilarious.
All right, well, John Silver.
He's at least holding his own out there. Good for him.
Which this match has already lasted longer than it should have, but.
Well, CM Punk is old. Gives him a little bit of a chance out there, that little dude.
What's up with his shorts? I'm pretty sure he's never wore the red, white, and blue, like, starred Captain America shorts, has he?
No, I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything.
Does he
this dumb
usually wear
shit does.
Captain America outfit? I don't think he does. I feel like this is kind of a new outfit. I don't pay attention to details, so I'm horrible at this, but...
Robbie says, LOG, Punk ain't doing too bad for his age. Is he? LOL. You know, Robbie, I wouldn't know. But I bet you know all about it.
What is he, 27?
So you should know, Robbie. His old-ass manness out there. Luke's like, okay, back to work I go. Sweet. Sophie's in the chat for a second. Hey, Sophie says, hi, guys. Hello, Sophie. How's it going?
Woo!
And if you are with us for AEW Dynamite, it's in picture-in-picture right now.
Did anybody watch the Paramount last night and watch that, what's it called, Lost Island?
Mm-mm.
No, something like that.
The Lost. We live in a...
State. City.
Yeah, there you go. So it's the...
Weird. Oh my God, just say
What is it? Say
it's
the name of the movie.
The Lost something. The City.
There you go. Good
anyway,
job.
Did anybody see that last night?
He got it.
It came out last night on Paramount. Or yesterday. It's got Sandra Bullock and...
Channing Tatum. Brad Pitt makes an appearance.
Brad Pitt's in there.
And Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, yeah.
He's the bad guy.
Harry Potter's in there, and it's actually pretty funny. He does a really good job. And he's like a main character. He's in the whole show.
I heard you like cheese, so I got you all the cheese. It's like a charcuterie board. That's the size of a executive boardroom tables full of cheese. That's funny. Well, I was like, come on, Punk, you got this. Vindicator is in the chat. Hey, Vin says, hello, sweet parents of Sir Leopold. How are the sweet parents of Sir Leopold doing on this fine day?
Doing fantastic right now.
Fantabulous.
Been gardening. So I feel dirty. Got dirt under my fingernails.
It's gross. Just kidding.
I just feel like it's not my bag. I should just put rubber gloves on under my normal gloves. I just don't like dirt under my fingernails.
Maybe you should cut your fingernails shorter and then you won't get so much dirt.
Well, they're long right now, but they're usually short.
Well, those like Friday Rampage will be early due to hockey or basketball.
Not surprising. As early as last week, like 5:30 Eastern your time. That was pretty early last week. They did a 200. Like 200,000. Last week.
Wow. Crazy.
Their first show was 1.1 million, and their last show was 200,000.
I was like, yeah, I know all about it, don't I, D? I'm sure you do. You're a really big fan of his, so I just figured you'd know.
It's the biggest drop in network television history from their first show to like a little over a year later.
It's not in the middle of the day for most people. What the fuck do you expect?
Right. Oh, I understand. I'm just saying that it's just funny. I wonder how many people watch the games they put on. Like when they're putting on games. Because I feel like NBC knows that Raw draws close to 2 million people.
Right.
So the only sport that could take that one, it would obviously be football. You know, to move Raw. True. Whoa, Brainbuster! 1, 2, and 3. No,
Punk self again. Never heard of Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, or Harry Potter.
Right.
But he's heard of Channing Tatum, because you didn't see him. And he's never heard of hockey or basketball.
He liked Magic Mike. It's one of his favorite shows.
Sophie tells us Rampage will be on at 6 p.m. this week and next week at 7.
Oh, okay.
Robbie wants to know what the women's match is tonight. It's your favorite
Jamie
Tony
Hayter
Storm.
and Quadzilla. It's going to be Tony Storm.
Your favorite.
Although, you almost can't call her that anymore.
Well, there's like, thanks, Sophie.
Whoa.
Surf Wrestling is in the chat. Hey, Surf Wrestling. How's it going, my man?
Little botch.
Says,
right into a DDT.
For the man and women Joker Owen Cup is
1,
definitely
2.
a couple.
Ooh.
So I'm going to say Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux.
Ooh, wouldn't that be great? Either that or it's going to be Johnny Wrestling and his wife.
Candice LeRae.
Candice, if she's ready. Can she wrestle? She just had a baby, like, way sooner than those other broads that just came back over in WWE.
I haven't really showed anything about her doing anything, but...
I just feel like that there's no way that she's in shape to wrestle. But maybe she is, I don't know. Hey, Leopold. What you doing, buddy? Why are your feet wet? What are you doing?
What's up? And they're getting water.
You can sit on the clipboard.
It's a square.
Whoa!
You have to sit on squares. Sophie says maybe Athena and Cesaro could be the Jokers.
Yeah?
Yeah, who knows?
The goddess Athena. She was born out of Zeus's forehead, so there's that.
Robbie says, yeah, decent Jamie Hayter. She's great, LOL. Vindicator says, whose legs are better, Travis? Tony Storm or Nikita Lyons?
Probably Tony Storm's.
Surf says, or maybe Johnny Mundo and Valkyrie. Sophie says, whose six-pack is better, Cesaro, Sheamus, or Randy Orton?
3. A buckshot lariat. He wins it with Adam's move.
Adam's mad. Adam's mad.
Oh, he's got to be pissed. He can get him for copyright violation.
I think he should.
Biting on his style. We call that player hating back in my day.
Player hating. So if he wants to know whose six-pack is better, Cesaro, Sheamus, or Randy Orton?
Cesaro, Sheamus. I don't feel like Cesaro or Randy Orton really have one. Like, it's there. They just have to shred a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Where Sheamus is there, you can see it. It's just not pretty because it's alabaster.
Walter says, for men, Joker, Cesaro, and for the women, Joker, Lana. Ooh, bold, my man, gosh. Bold.
Can you imagine Lana being in it? That'd be great.
It's just business. Surf Wrestling says Nikita Lyons is better than Jamie Hayter and Tay Conte in the ring. Surf says, I see Lana at Impact Wrestling Slammiversary.
Yeah, Nikita's probably better almost than anybody on their roster on AEW side. Just because she's so athletic for her size.
Jade Cargill is doing a lot better, and the better she gets, so I think she could give her a run for her money.
Obviously Jade, but I don't know how Jade would keep up with her with the size.
Yeah.
Because Nikita's just as big, like tall wise, but outweighs her by 40 pounds or more.
Walter's like Randy Orton for the stomach, and Robbie says Tony all day for legs, and Walter says CM Punk won.
No, he flips him off, and then says
Robbie says Sheamus. Sophie says there are still lots of free agents out there that I'm surprised AEW haven't picked up yet. They don't have the money.
Yeah,
they aren't re-signing people, sweetheart. They don't have money. They aren't re-signing people. They don't have money.
And they could put some of the younger ones, if they grab them, over in Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm. Walter says, fight, guys. And Surf says, best Hurricanrana move, Rey Mysterio or Rey Fenix?
Rey Mysterio.
Robbie says, Surf, that might be. Vindicator says...
Scott Steiner.
Mm-hmm. Why is she wearing all weird brown? Ugh. What a horrible color.
It's like
horrible.
Like the taupe or gray.
I don't know what it is, but it's like hideous.
Obviously earlier tonight. Let me tell you about Storms. So Britt usually looks pretty good, but what the fuck is up with these jeans? Like between the crotch and the belly button, it's like
they're like boyfriend high-waisted jeans. They're hideous. And I don't know why any woman would want to wear them and think that they look good in them.
They're not flattering. If she had untucked her shirt, she'd look better.
Nah. I bet you anything that shirt is probably 4 times too big for her and it would look like crap.
Yeah, the shoulders or the arms do go down to her elbows. Oh,
She's
it's
like,
Denhausen.
I just gave up on myself. It's fine. It's fine. Vindicator says NXT had 5 women matches last night, including the main event where Cora Jade passed out to Natalia's submission.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I thought for sure she would lose. Natalya, obviously. Yeah, I heard that. There was only one men's match or something on the card, and it was like a mixed gender match.
They made him like 6'7", 300 and something pounds.
Wow, he's big.
That's funny.
I didn't realize he was so big.
Sophie says, how's your week going so far? Great. Surf says, I would love to see Nikita Lyons versus Becky Lynch. Robbie says, Punk ain't winning that title. Sophie says, one of the people that was part of that and TBS is going to walk away. He announced it today, and he was a big part of the AEW growth.
Huh? Well, yeah, they got to get rid of all that riffraff that was there before. Lots of riffraff.
Who? Sammy Guevara, because that's the only one I could think of that was part of their growth.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about executives in TBS.
Oh.
But I could be wrong. Oh! Tony Nese attacks Danhausen from the side.
Oh, what a jerk.
I think that's the first time I've seen Tony Nese on here, besides his debut. He got it! Tony Nese with the win! That was a squash match. I can handle that.
Well, that works, I guess.
What's the point of this Danhausen then? Oh, they'll probably bring out, what's his name, the hooker.
Oh, TNT Aaron TBS is what she meant. Oh.
Right. Get him again, Tony. This is what you're going to see, the hook.
Walter says, it's Danhausen.
Yeah,
LOL.
He didn't last very long.
Robbie says, nah, DMD looks good in them jeans and t-shirt. Sure, Robbie.
Oh, he's going to do it again.
Yeah, that's real flattering on her. Yeah. Sophie says TNT, and Walter says, okay, Danhausen wrestled in ROH now AEW.
He's stripping the knee down.
Oh, gee whiz, that's gross.
See?
Sophie says Adam Cole and Britt Baker had a role on Bar Rescue this past weekend.
Oh, I was going to try to watch that. I thought it was coming up still. My bad. Well, that's cool. I thought that'd be pretty neat to watch.
Sophie says, I think we're getting Sammy Guevara versus Punk soon. Vindicator says, so is this face paint guy a modern day version of Sting? Is he stealing Darby Thunder? LOL.
No, he
he's
obviously just got
Danhausen, and he's just a guy.
He's going to be friends with Hook. He came down on Rampage on Friday and offered him something like a friendship, basically. And it looked like Hook took it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Right. Robbie says this guy in the cape has the face of a loser. Walter says he lost. Okay. Medicare says, I don't like fake matches to set up storyline feuds. Walter's like, it's Hook time. Film says, boo, Sammy Guevara, boo. And Vindicator says, it feels very WWE. Robbie says, it does look a bit 80s, 90s style.
They're definitely shaking hands. So the Hooker is yet to say a word in AEW TV.
Maybe who's mute. Says I heard about the Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker on Bar Rescue. So he says the general manager of TNT and TBS, the general manager of both of those channels, and True TV is out. Who knows what that is going to mean for AEW?
I don't think it's going to mean much. They're just getting rid of all those people that were there. They have different views. They have different ideals. It's just a different company.
Mm-hmm.
Discovery.
They probably want it to not be WWE, and Tony Khan really wants it to be WWE.
I don't think the president gives a rat's ass about what's happening on the wrestling. If anything, he'll probably give him 100% creative control, and then make him sink or swim on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Say, look, if you drop below this number right here, then we're going to cancel you. But they still have another year on this contract, or two, I think. And so everything's fine right now. I wouldn't worry about anything. They're not just going to cut them unless they drop, but they're right around 1 million. And who wouldn't want 1 million views? I don't think they have another show that would get them 1 million views at this time slot.
True.
Big Bang Theory, I don't think they're getting 1 million, for that. It might be, I don't know. I watch it on there.
Vindicator did say it feels very WWE. Film says, hey, Ravi, hello, happy Wednesday. And Sophie says, I'm surprised that the card for the AEW pay-per-view isn't fully filled like they usually do. They're taking it as the WWE does with the build-up to their pay-per-views.
Right. I just hope their pay-per-views go to HBO Max. And I would love that to happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
And if Tony
Robbie
Khan
says-
was smart, he would set it up. He
Mm-hmm.
would do like a 5-year contract extension right now
Mm-hmm.
for, maybe $200 million per year or something. So right around $1 billion deal. That'd be great for them over a 5-year period. And put their pay-per-views on HBO Max, which would bring up the subscribers to HBO Max. Boom.
Boom.
At least it worked with NBC and Peacock.
Right. But also it was for really something that really was big. AEW is not quite that big.
It's half.
Ravi says, yo, Film, what up? And Walter says, okay, contract signing next. Ravi says, what's the deal with Hook? This contract signing is not going to end well.
They never do.
And Sophie says, this Warner Media Discovery deal affects every network in different ways.
It does. Most of them in good ways, though. I just hope they don't do a whole bunch of reality shows, because that's what Discovery does. It's kind of how they made all their money. 5 years ago, TBS and TNT could have bought them out for $7 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
Discovery wasn't doing that great, and then they came out with all these weird reality shows, and people just started loving them. I think they're the ones that do all the ones that you like, the 7 Day Fiance and 30 this and 40
or like
of that.
any of those.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure that shit's on TLC.
Which they might own. I don't know. I just know
Maybe.
they do a whole bunch
Oh.
of reality shows that people love.
I think Discovery does like Naked and Afraid.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what that is.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
How much did he pay you? Oh,
Who is you? Who's narrating it?
Chris Jericho.
Oh.
It's the Ayatollah of rock and rolla.
But you guys delete that. How often does Sir Leopold clap the furniture when he's not on camera? He does it about the same as when he's on camera. Like, maybe once. He's usually pretty good about not doing it. Sophie says, it will be interesting to see what the new general manager of TBS and TNT think of AEW. Film says, doing pretty good, Ravi. Sophie says, I think the Warner Media Discovery also affects movies as well.
I'm sure it does. Out of the kindness of his huge heart.
It was like, if you like Dark Side of the Ring, there won't be a new season of it. Vice canceled it.
What was
Dark Side of the Ring.
that? Oh no.
They didn't like all the
truth.
truth, huh? Cancel the truth. Cancel it, people.
Well,
Cancel
there might
the
not
truth.
be enough stories left either now.
They
Although
got all
there's-
the good ones out.
Did they do the one where they like basically raped the girl in Japan? Was that one of them? Have they done that one with Shawn Michaels and the boys when they were there? That was a pretty bad one. They were like, they had a hit out on them.
Mm-hmm.
MJF. Here comes MJF.
Why is that guy out there so much?
MJF?
Kind of the blue suit. He's usually with Jade Cargill.
Yeah, he's that last. He's the manager of Tony Nese.
Yeah.
He's
But
the
why
attorney.
is he out there too?
He's the attorney
Oh, I see.
for AEW. And so it's a contract signing, so he's got to.
I got it. Robbie says, bloody hell, how much security do they need? Everything, because Wardlow might kill MJF.
Wardlow just beats everybody up, even security, and he never goes to jail for it.
Jeffy says, WWE is already discussing season 2 of WWE Evil. Vindicator says, so Travis, this version of Wardlow could defeat Brock Lesnar, right?
No. But it's good. It'd be a good match. I definitely like this Wardlow.
Film says, I'm ready to see Jade Cargill. Let's go Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I don't see this Wardlow beating Roman Reigns.
Or Brock Lesnar.
Right, well, I feel like Brock's better than Roman.
Right.
If Brock decided to go full-time, he would be world champion right now.
Mm-hmm. Vindicator says, so MJF is from or New York or New Jersey?
Yeah, he's a Long Island guy. Look, Sean Spears got a white chair. I like it.
Robbie says MJF needs to be beaten up.
He's home, so they're going nuts.
Long Island.
I love you crazy sons of bitches. You getting booed. This is great.
Sophie says it'll be interesting how this Warner Media Discovery merger affects every TV show on every network out there.
Everybody.
You guys just won't have TV shows to watch anymore. It'll all be stupid reality crap. All your reality people can be excited and be like, oh my god.
It's going to happen. The reality thing's sweet because it's cheap.
But it's still scripted. I don't know why they're trying to say it's not.
Not Israel.
That
Vegas?
person wants him to come to their bar mitzvah.
Long Island, I see. Boo. Wardlow's a babyface in every city except for that one.
Like, you're a bad guy here. Okay. Sophie says it sounds like Roman won't be on TV for 10 weeks if I hear the reports correctly. Ian Glazer's in our chat says, what's up? What's up? Not much. Just watching
I'll give you the
Dynamite.
opportunity to speak to my people today. That's what he said. Oh, Lord.
Violence and murder? Vindicator says, Roman is now John
Wink,
Cena making
wink.
mediocre movies that people easily forget. Nobody talks about Cena Marine movies or the firefighter comedy. Sophie says, TBS and TNT did confirm a few weeks ago that they are going to get rid of new original programs on it. Walter says, boo, MJF.
Right, but they want sports. And wrestling's considered a sport / entertainment.
Wink, wink.
Boo! That's great. Is he going to be able to even talk? No!
No. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
Woo.
Did you cut bangs? Not really. They're kind of curled a little bit, but I cut them a little bit shorter because they go better with the rest of my hair, but they're real short bangs.
Wardlow, you're kind of the
Wardlow beat up
worst.
MJF. Hey, Ayla. And Robbie's like, bangs are not fashionable anymore. Sophie says, but not that many people watch sports. They watch whatever is on TBS or TNT during the week.
Right, which are mostly reruns, and then they have some game shows on there. And Cody's still going to be doing the game show stuff, which is going to be weird if he becomes world champion. I don't know how he'll be able to pull that off, but Vince will just fly him back and forth probably.
Vindicator's message retracted. Sophie says, oh, D got a new hairstyle. Didn't notice it. It's not really new. I just didn't take my hair down from the bun it's in today. It's like, bangs are too. It was like,
how many
or
times?
A fringe. I have curtain bangs like Farrah Fawcett if I curl my hair right. Right?
How many? 10. You remember? When he was in WWE, that was his thing. 10.
Oh,
10,
that's
10.
right.
He's going to do it. Oh, shit. 10. That is great.
Oh, Jesus.
Sean
No.
Spears, how many times?
Vindicator says, but at least AEW doesn't do contract signing promos like WWE. That company loves to beat a dead horse and milk it dry. Films like Hey Ayla, Happy Wednesday. Sophie says Cody Rhodes' game show haven't been confirmed for season 3 yet.
So he has to get whipped 10 times. And then if he survives that, he gets to go into a steel cage match against Sean Spears. Who's going to be the referee? Is it going to be you?
Special guest.
Will it be you? Jacob Friedman. Woo!
I love Roblox is in the chat, says, I don't watch AEW.
It's not that bad. There's parts of it that are
It's been better.
but it's basically NXT, if you ever liked NXT in WWE.
Haley May is in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Haley
Haley.
says, is Wardlow MJF's bitch? Pretty much.
He's going to be tonight. Especially there.
Ayla's like, hey, invisible person who blocked me so he could talk to me through Dalitha. Right?
They're
You
in
have to go
Long
into your
Island.
settings and find the people you have blocked, film, and unblock her.
I don't know how to do it in a private account, but I know how to do it in a
Right.
business
Sophie
stuff.
says, so it sounds like they are copying MJF feud with Chris Jericho with this feud with Wardlow. And not really. Wardlow isn't his own person, right? So Wardlow's... The only reason why Wardlow is able to even be at AEW, supposedly, is because he has a contract under MJF.
Right. And this is to get him out. Get the cuffs off of him. Ooh, they're going to uncuff him. It's not wise.
Or one cuff.
Why would you take them off? Sign the contract, pig. That's funny.
It was like, through, damn it. Through. My God, haha. I knew what you meant.
Just sign the contract.
Ernest Bell says, who won so far?
We've had CM Punk win tonight against John Silver, and we've also had Adam Cole win tonight against Dax Harwood. And then Tony Nese destroyed Danhausen and then kept beating him up after the bell. And then Hook came down and saved him. Oh! Security's head went right through the table. Why is MJF in the corner? Look at him. He's like, oh no, I can't get away.
Oh no,
Sean Spears
me,
doesn't look like
Spears.
he's that scared, by the way.
Save me from all of the
Wardlow
damage
is
happening.
destroying security.
Film says, say, I don't see Jacob H. here. I guess he's busy day. Film, his schedule changed to where he's working more evenings. And so he said we wouldn't probably see him for a while. So, Rublex says, hey, y'all like the new Edge?
Yeah, I
It's
don't
an
mind
old
that.
Edge, supposedly.
I like the haircut. He copied Rhea Ripley's
Oh, he got
haircut.
him by his britches.
Uh-oh. There it is.
He's got him by his britches.
Powerbomb time.
Oh, no.
Oh, the attorney on his back.
Smart
Old Mark Sterling.
Ouch. Hurt his butt. So he says, I mean, with the strap stipulation in the steel cage, didn't he do this with Jericho?
I think there was some stipulations.
There was some
yes.
weird stipulation stuff that he did with him, yeah. Haley May says, is
was
MJF
like
okay? Yeah, he got
He
away.
looks like he's fine. He got away.
Film's like ready for some women's matches to come up. P. Cole's back says, big mistake. What's a big mistake?
Unhandcuffing him.
What are you doing? Did you decide to be an MJF fan at the end? Haley says,
Letting
Hook
him know.
versus Wardlow. Who will win? Wardlow. Ayla says, so you
Oh,
unlock
definitely Wardlow.
unblock on my phone anyway. Go to your
Wardlow.
settings.
Mark
and it
Sterling
should
just
be
goes
under
through a
history
table.
Privacy. There you go. Film. No, then you'll be able to see Ayla's stuff. Sophie says, so Edge got the Christian haircut. Walter says Wardlow powerbomb. Yes, he kind of has more of a...
It's just like a flop if he was to comb it over, but it's all pulled back. It looks just like Rhea Ripley's hair.
Yeah.
She has that
Walter
much
says
influence over
Wardlow
the group
powerbomb.
already. She joined the group and he
Already
changed his...
he's like, I want your haircut.
Now Damien will probably do the same thing because of her influence.
Walter's like, Wardlow powerbomb. Yes, and Ernest Bell says watching the NBA CL during SmackDown.
Woo!
All right,
All right,
we'll see you
enjoy
at SmackDown. Sophie says we are getting a Scream 6, which is shocking to me.
They're doing another Scream.
I thought they already did it.
Scream just came out in
Wasn't that
January.
the one they just did?
Yeah, it came out in January.
Haley May says,
They're
is
doing it.
WWE better than AEW? They both are the same on their own planes of existence.
Yeah, I don't try to compare them to each other because it's kind of not fair to either one of them because they're just different, but they're both really good.
Need that?
I don't know.
Oh, here's one of these. Just don't poke yourself too hard. Not with that.
Oh my god.
Under it, you weirdo.
Bop, bop, bop. But yeah, both programs are just so much different. That's why I kind of like watching both because I get a change up. It's basically a lot more wrestling based, where WWE is a lot more storyline based.
Yeah. Ayla, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Well, there's like, oh geez, Travis has a scarf of MJF. It's cool. Is it? Is it cool?
It's always cool.
Are you being facetious, Walter? I think you're being facetious. Bicola says his representation needs work compensation. Sophie says ratings prediction for tonight, higher or lower from last week.
Higher.
Sophie also says a new Scream came out in January. They announced last week they are doing Scream 6.
I thought that was Scream 6.
Yeah, God. I think they need to just stop. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. It's
I
fine.
guess they're just out for that money, you know, and who knows? She didn't get to do it like a Friends movie. She should have done that, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Sophie says, I don't get why people compare the two companies. They're both different. Exactly. Ayla says, I'm only matching energy. I'm not mean. Haley May says, who will win, Adam Page or CM Punk? Well, it should be Adam Page.
I think
that doesn't
Adam
mean
Page is
anything.
still early in his title reign. When did he win it? In November?
I think so.
I think he won it in November, so I think there's still a little bit more time left.
Something like that. Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously Punk could win it. It'd make a lot more sense for Punk to win. That's my opinion, but... That's my opinion.
Yes, your opinion, only yours. Nobody
unpopular
else's but
opinion.
yours. Unpopular opinion. People will get offended. You might get canceled for it, but that's what it is. Might get some hate. Walter says the ratings on AEW will go higher if the Joker wrestler was a new person. Picola says, Sophie, I don't know either. Would you articulate? Philip says, Adam Page, you can't let him let go of the title.
Who's going to be the Joker? Are we going to find out next weekend?
Foam says, Adam Page, you can't let him let Hogan go of the title. I read that. Sophie says they are setting up an MJF championship win at some point this year. Haley May says, thanks for answering. No problem, Haley.
What was it?
What?
The stomach is big, but the brain is small.
But your brain is small.
Samoa Joe.
Well, it's probably very true. I feel that that's a true statement, so you can't get mad about it, right? Because it's true.
I think only truth makes people angry.
I think so, too. That's why everybody wants to cancel everything, because it's all true.
Oh,
Like,
Jungle
"Hey,
Boy
my
time!
butthurls hurt
I
from
thought
it."
this might be the main event tonight, but maybe they're going to do that Darby Allin match at the main event.
Probably. But it's like, whoever it is belongs. If it's Brian Cage, I'm happy. Not Cesaro, not Johnny Gargano, just Brian Cage.
Whoa.
I hope it's Brian Cage as the Joker. Then here says, Ayla, who's your new buddy, Haley May? How you and Film usually don't see eye to eye, LOL. Pickle's like, this chat has gotten soft. Well, of course it has. It's Dynamite. Walter's like, okay, my guys, see you Friday for SmackDown. Okay, Walter, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Walter.
See you on Friday.
So this is for the FTW title. Ricky Stark's going to be in a little bit of trouble. I think this is the best competitor he's ever fought.
Being facetious.
Well, oh, never mind. He did wrestle Cody when he first got here. But he hasn't wrestled anybody since.
Well, he had that broken neck.
What's
he
that
hasn't
mean?
been able to do stuff for a while. 210 pounds.
I think he's about ready to lose that. His record is 46-9, but he is not ranked, which is weird. 46-9, and he's not ranked.
That is really weird. Kelly May's like, I don't know, Irvin. And Pico says, see you, Walter. And Sophie says there is no new updates about the new Ring of Honor, like if they have some sort of television deal or something like that.
We'll find out as time goes by.
Film says, it was miscommunication, Vin. I didn't mean to block her because I thought she was messing with me, but apparently she was joking, and I did not understand. Sophie says, so the FTW Championship is AEW version of the 24/7 Championship?
I don't think so. It's never defended. At least that 24/7 title. But yeah, it has the same relevance. It just never gets defended.
Oh, that's too bad, Haley. You're missing out on learning some interesting tidbits about life in Idaho. Pico says they've been building this feud kind of lame. Well, of course they have. In the back, yelling at each other about weird stuff. I mean, yeah, that's amazing. What?
I was just reading some chats.
Oh, did you miss some?
Did you read all those?
Yes, I'm on the next one, Films. He just posted. Al Vindicator. Al, so long story short, I thought she was being mean, but she wasn't. She was joking. So I blocked her without thinking she was joking. Not laughing at me, laughing with me.
Haha.
Because, like, Sophie's comment about comparing different companies is null and void. Sophie's like, did you know Idaho has a movie? Is it called Napoleon Dynamite, motherfuckers?
There's another one with Lindsay Lohan in it, and what's her name? Frankie and Grace, the one with
Jane
the famous Fonda. Yeah, she's the grandma or whatever, and she goes and lives with her.
Yeah, in Idaho.
Yep. And there's like missionaries. She gives like a missionary a blowjob. Yeah. Not a missionary, but like he was gonna go on his mission.
Right.
Whoa.
Bill says no. I was laughing at him. Vindicator's like, but Travis can teach you how to be handy with the steel in order to earn your keep.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. Whoa. I was like, how dare you smack me in the face? I'll smack you back. Oh, nope. Yep.
Oh, Ricky
he
Stark
him.
right to Jungle Boy's back.
But
slaps him across the face.
He's a very, very slow wrestler. Very slow. So it was like, no, it's called Idaho, the movie. It is on one of the streaming services. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. Film's like, I love watching Napoleon Dynamite. It's such a good movie. Pickle's like, for the FTW is originally a title from ECW. Only 3 people have held it. How's that compared to the 24/7 championship?
Well,
sounds boring.
Other than not being defended, it's the same, right? The relevance. Halo's like, film reminds me of Double A, so I don't care if he unblocks me or not. I'm just saying, if you win the FTW title, it doesn't catapult you. If you win the 24/7 title, it doesn't catapult you. It actually has the opposite effect.
Yeah, it buries you.
Well, at least
into
the 24.
nothing.
The 24/7 title, like if you get that, that's bad. It's just almost like the Intercontinental title or the U.S. title anymore.
My mic, I don't talk anymore.
I wish they would make them relevant again. Maybe not.
Make it relevant.
Maybe not the 24/7 title. I don't know if that makes sense. Like to have it relevant, but at least the United States and the Intercontinental Championship should be defended on pay-per-views.
Kayak. Don't bring up Kayak.
All right. Well, anyways, we're in picture-to-picture, and Jungle Boy is basically chasing Ricky Stark around the outside of the ring. This match is kind of lame, huh?
It's a little bit lame in the slow. I said that a minute ago.
I wonder if it's because of his neck, if he can't still perform.
I don't know, maybe. Could be that he has to be very careful, or maybe Jungle Boy has to be careful with him.
Because Jungle Boy's usually moving all over the place, and he's being as slow as Daniel Bryan at this point.
Yeah. Sophie says, imagine your
drops
first
him across the
championship being
clothesline.
an FTW or 24/7 championship on your resume.
Right.
But you know what?
might
Funny
be your
part of
last
it
title.
is that at least you had a championship on your resume.
Right? like Tamina. She ended up having one before the 24/7, but Dana Brooke didn't.
Piccolo says gonna watch me some basketball. Be right back.
Woo! Who won last night? Did the Celtics end up beating the Bucks?
There's your question, Piccolo. You have to answer it. Don't
Somebody
go
out
away
there
yet.
in the basketball world answer that.
That would probably only be Piccolo.
Oh,
Oh no.
from us.
That's sad. He dropped it. Oh, good. Jungle Boy's getting his butt beat in the corner.
Absolutely.
by
Oh,
what's his
atomic
face.
drop. That's an inverted atomic drop right there. Oh, keep drop kick.
So funny. So if it's like, I saw a Twitter trend of people hating AEW with some of them giving up after 1 week.
Well, yeah, of course. People like to complain. It's going to make them excited to complain. That guy shaved his eyebrow.
Yeah, for a Klondike bar.
I'd do that.
You had to be real special.
Oh, wait, I don't have any eyebrows.
You got to be a real special human if you want to shave your eyebrow for a Klondike bar when you could just go to the store and buy one.
What if he doesn't have the money? Or what if it's summertime and they're all melted? All right, Ricky Stark has got him in a bear hold, a bear lock. It's a leg lock. It's called a scissor lock, but
Something, all
like
right.
a bear hug, but with his knees.
She said, I've been giving up watching AEW after 1 week. Yeah, we kind of figured that's what you meant. We got it.
Yeah, people like to give up quick on things, especially if it's new. It's scary to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's pretty normal for people to do that.
But I guarantee if I hadn't watched a lot of the episodes and I turned on and the main event was Darby Allin against anybody, I
You'd be like,
probably would never watch it again
and-
also. So I understand where they're coming from.
Or you turned it on and you're like, why the fuck are there WWE guys on here?
Right.
What the fuck is this shit?
Like if I hadn't watched wrestling for like 10 years and I just turned this on, I'd be like, what? CM
how
Punk would
is
be
it
on here. I would
possible?
have known him 10 years ago, but Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely has a WCW feel to it, or at least it used to. I don't know if it still does or if I'm just comparing it to itself now. But it's Tony Schiavone, you know. Having Tony Schiavone on there, it does help. And JR.
Right, kind of gives you that old school vibe.
Too, and JR was in WWE for a long time too, but I remember him more from the WCW days.
His
Got
tenacity is tenacious.
Tenacious D.
Yeah. So it was like, I have Twitter, but I don't tweet that much. You tweet sometimes or every once in a while. I tweet sometimes or every once in a while. Vindicator says, I thought hockey was a bigger deal in Florida, especially Pensacola, where I think Piccolo is from. Travis, do you think the fights in hockey are more or less brutal than in baseball?
They're more brutal because they let them pound each other in the face until they fall to the ground. In baseball, we don't usually get an actual fight.
Yeah, they kind of nix that in the bud before it even starts sometimes.
Usually the teams will clear out, and then it's just a bunch of pushing. Every once in a while, you see it, like Odor when he attacked Batista a couple years ago. That was That was great. He just started punching him in the face at second base. It was like, what?
He ran to second base and started punching him in the face?
No, he was on first, and when he got to second, Batista slid, and Odor just popped him right in the face because of the fighting that was happening earlier. Because Batista, like, watched one of his home runs.
Oh.
And that's just very disrespectful in baseball.
Sophie says, I thought AEW was supposed to be for the fans
Whoa,
that haven't
spear!
watched wrestling in a long time or hate watching wrestling because
Two,
of the WWE.
3, no! Jungle Boy did kick out.
It can't really be that if they just bring over WWE guys now, can they? Sophie says, hockey and football are much bigger deals in Florida than baseball, which I'm not surprised by.
Well, yeah, obviously football's their biggest. That's
obviously.
And it's also college football's bigger than pro football there. Even though they have the Dolphins and the Jaguars.
Obviously.
Uh-oh, Stark might have to tap. He might not have a choice. He might have to scream, fuck the world, without the belt. He's clawing his way. He's got it. There it is. He's got there. Yeah, you don't have to have anything. Oh, right there. Little snap neck breaker right across that top rope. That's definitely going to change the momentum of this game. What does he have? Oh, he's got the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just leaving with it? Isiah Swerve Scott out there. Or Swerve Strickland in the AEW.
It's like, oh, you need to be out there. It was like, Dad, people was like, I had an internship doing camera work for the minor league hockey teams years ago. That's cool.
That's way cool. Uh-oh. Here it is. It's over. Oh, I thought we were going to see a pedigree. Whoa. It's like a power bomb or a power slam, but backwards. Stark beats Jungle Boy.
How did he beat him? He had his arm underneath his shoulder.
Don't hit the player, hit the game. Oh, Hobbs showed up too. I didn't see that part.
I think he was kind of already out there, maybe.
Christian
Why
Cage.
did he come down?
Well, Swerve Scott came down to help because he was going to leave. Whoa.
Who was he trying to help?
Look at that. What a dick move by Christian right there.
Well,
Swerve helped him.
Swerve deserves to be a dick.
He helped him.
Helped who?
Jungle
Helped
Boy.
Jungle Boy lose?
That's not how he lost. He came down there to help Jungle Boy. See? He's saying, hey, look, I came down here to help him. And Christian bumped into him.
Weird.
Jurassic Saurus should kick him in the face, so.
Pukal, Travis wants to know if the Celtics won last night. Or the night before, or whenever it was. So if it says the only time...
Or Monday night, yeah.
The only time the Florida Stadium gets filled out during baseball season if the New York team is there. Film says, hey, Pukal, happy Wednesday. And Pukal says, Pensacola has both minor league hockey and baseball.
Was it Keith? Who's coming down? Big Keith Lee. They need some TV time, too, with his pink shoes. Is it breast cancer month?
No, that's in October. It's Mental Health Awareness Month this month.
Is that pink shoes?
I don't think so. I don't know why he has pink shoes. Maybe he just likes pink. I don't know.
Look at Hobbs' shoes. They're also very colorful. This is called dopamine colors, dopamine dressing. You dress in very, very bright colors, and it releases dopamine.
Cool beans.
You should start wearing bright colors.
So he says, if I was flipping through the channels and saw what is going on right now with AEW, I'd change the channel again.
Hey, I liked Big Keith Lee when he came out, and then that dinosaur in there, I'd be like, well, that dude's big, but why does he have a mask on? But I definitely like Keith Lee. And Hobbs.
Haley May says, I'm back. Cool beans.
Hey, Haley.
Bryce is in
Hey.
the chat. Hey, Bryce. Says, hey, Wrestling Gap, sorry I didn't show up on the Monday Night Raw live stream, or maybe I did. I don't remember. It's okay. Thanks for showing up if you did, and if you didn't, I'm glad to see you in here tonight for a minute.
Is Jungle Boy going to turn here pretty
He's
soon?
so sad.
I feel like Christian's going to be the one that
Says,
turns
tell
on him.
Swerve to step aside, like the NXT reject he is with Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and those guys. But no, I actually do like Swerve. Hope he starts getting more TV time than Sammy Guevara. Piccolo says, unlike the BS NXT 2.0, Bryce says, just want to say I'm here and happy Wednesday and to AEW Dynamite. It's AEW Dynamite time.
It is AEW time.
Sophie says, I went to the movies to see Fantastic Beasts 3, and there was only 3 people there, but they weren't wearing masks. So?
Why would that matter?
Florida.
But my question is,
don't sit next to him.
why was there nobody there? I feel like that place should be sold out every night. Maybe it's not that good.
Were they eating popcorn? Were you fucking wearing masks or trying to shove popcorn in your face? God damn. God damn.
What you do is you just make your mask loose, and then you can just fill it with popcorn, and then you wait till it's done, and then you fill it with more popcorn.
Like a horse bag?
Yeah. What
like
is
a
that?
horse feed bag?
Yeah.
Like a feed bag. That's what I need. It's just a feed bag. Sophie says, I haven't watched NXT in a long time. I think I stopped watching in 18.
Yeah, I mean, I like big Keith Lee being out there. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Impact Winter and original Audible. Something. Story? Haley May, NXT or NXT 2.0. And Vindicator says, cut a sausage wallet into the mask in order to eat. What?
AEW is NXT, and then NXT 2.0 is the new NXT. That's kind of how I look at them. So I like both. I have no problem with either one. I do feel like the NXT over the past 5-6 years, maybe 5 years, haven't produced enough talent on the main roster. Like, it was producing main talent. Like, you can go back and look. Like, the Shield came up through there, and you had
Sasha
all
Banks,
the women come up.
Lots of different
Alexa
women.
Bliss, just all of them. Nia Jax came up through there. And they were just graduating people like crazy, and then it stopped. It came to a screeching halt. And they just didn't bring anybody up to the main roster, and it felt like a while. And I think Vince just finally had enough of it, because nobody down there could be on the main roster. And so he cut a bunch of ties, released some. He's turned it completely around. And now the stars down there, you might not like them. Might not like the show as much. But if you look at it and see, like, how are these guys going to fit at the next level, I think that's when you'll get excited. With your Braun Breakers and your Nikitas and your Lash Legends. And there's quite a few good talent down there for the next level.
Sophie says, I tried watching AEW once. Something about it didn't keep me from continuing watching it.
Yeah, you just got to keep watching it. It helps. And eventually it'll spark something. And especially if you watched WCW in the 90s. I don't know if you did that. If you didn't, then you may never. It's a lot less cartoony or soap opera-y. WWE is very bright. It's red, white, and blue, and it's bright in your face.
Right.
And this is a lot more just darker, melancholy stuff. Even though there's the color blue, it's like it's ominous.
Well, it's the
right now we have Chris Jericho.
The Jericho Appreciation Society is coming out. The Jazz. Old Jazz.
It is jazz time.
Jazz. Old Jazz. Haley May wants to know, who's your favorite AEW wrestler and WWE wrestler?
AEW wrestler? Whew. I like Jade Cargill in the women, and then over on WWE it's definitely Becky Lynch, I think, right? Like, she's probably my favorite woman over there.
Okay.
Is there another one that I talked about?
I don't know. They weren't talking about just women.
Oh,
Said, who's your favorite AEW wrestler and WWE wrestler?
I was going to do one of each.
Oh.
It's so hard not to like Chris Jericho. I like MJF. Wardlow's doing really good right now. I feel like he has a bright future ahead of him. I usually don't look for like favorite wrestlers like when I was a kid.
Right.
Because they just don't stay around.
True.
Like Bray Wyatt, he's not there, so who do I like now? And so that's the hardest part.
True.
Is that there's no brand loyalty like The Undertaker was or whatever.
Yeah. That's true. Pico says, I don't understand why there's people in this chat that continually sound so condescending. I don't know. Vinegar says, Braun Breaker and Nikita Lyons are the future of the main roster. Give it another 5 months and they will be representing NXT at Survivor Series.
Right.
Pico
well,
says,
not
it's
NXT,
kind of
but
irritating.
I don't know if they'll do an NXT Survivor Series thing again, unless it's an emergency.
Sophie says, whenever a star from NXT does get called up, a lot of fans get worried about what's going to happen to them once they get called up to the main roster.
I feel like because the talent they were bringing up wasn't good enough.
Right.
But now that they've cleaned out all the riffraff and now they've got that talent ready to come up, they're not going to do what they did before to them.
Zivrico's in the chat. Hey, Zivrico says, nice hairstyle, smiling.
Woo!
I feel like you're being mean. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Thanks. Vindicator says, Mr. Attractive. Film says, whatever you do, Vince McMahon, give a good push to Braun Breaker and Nikita Lyons. Make them world champions.
I like Lash Legend, too. She's going to be something.
Sophie says, I got into WCW at the end since I didn't start watching wrestling until 2000 or 2001.
Oh, yeah.
Vindicator says, more like Jackass Appreciation Society of Scumbags. That's a lot of S's. Film says, any women's matches coming up, waiting for the moment, waiting patiently. Yeah. You're going to see Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm.
They are going to be wrestling here probably next.
People's like, yeah, Bray Wyatt was cool. It was like, who's making Fat Lisa upset? I don't know. Everybody, I guess. Ayla. Give him condolences. People's like, so how can you enjoy other promotions when you didn't see the highest peak of NWO or the Monday Night Wars?
Yeah, it's tough. If you don't know the history...
Haley May is like, yeah, your hair looks good. Thanks. It's awesome that you guys notice it. On the days when it looks like shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
They're like, your hair looks really nice most of the time.
Jericho
it looks
looks
like
high
poo-poo.
as fuck. His eyes are bright red. Either that or he's allergic to air.
Why, honey, why does the America's snack mask look like a penis?
Eating some dick.
Why? Why? But why? Just why?
Oh, look who this is.
It's a wrestler. It's a crybaby.
He's thin-skinned. John Moxley.
It's the crybaby. Thinks he's cool, but he's not.
I just don't like that they try to make him out to be a tough guy after that.
Right?
Like they need to change him to the thin-skinned guy.
Right. Vindicator's like, condescending is my third language. Piccola. Unless like, I'll hurt them. So if it's like, whenever a star from NXT gets called up, they either get a new name or stay in catering until the WWE comes up with a storyline to get them on TV again. Most of the time, they have to come up with different names.
You guys got to remember that Vince has changed that, so he's changing their names now. So when they come up, they'll keep the same name.
Yeah. He just doesn't want them using their real names, and a lot of the times when they are in NXT, they use parts or their real name, parts of their real name, or something else. And he doesn't want that because he wants to be able to patent that name.
Yep.
So they can never use it anywhere else. That's kind of what it is about.
Right. Well, he's making it. So why would you want to invest all that money and time into a name and then they take it somewhere else and make money?
Yeah. Let's see. Sophie says that. And then Haley May said, who's the Joker in the Owen Hart tournament? I don't know. There's lots of
We don't know
guesses.
yet.
But there's a lot of people guessing who it's going to be.
We know who it's not.
Yeah. It's not me, for sure. So if it's like, I heard about the Monday Night Wars and Impact tried their own version of the Monday Night Wars. We saw how both of them turned out. Pickle says, I'm really enjoying the MCU right when I started watching Ant-Man and Captain Marvel. Nothing before it. Nice. Marvel Universe. Ayla says they had better ones, but those were the best. Were they the best? Medicare's like classic Ayla with her dirty text messages. Oh, Pickle's like, sounds like I'm full of shit. Am I right? Nah, you're not full of shit. So he says, I am a big MCU fan. I haven't seen the new Doctor Strange movie yet. Zavrico says Dean Ambrose fire. Vindicator's like John Moxley fire. And Ayla says to scintillate the snack mask. She said she wanted one. Not my fault. They made it look like a nose. They made it look like a dick. It looks like a penis. That's a horrible emoji. From far away, it looks like a penis.
Like, honestly, can you imagine being John Moxley and you go into a fight and you have Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Bryan have your back? Oh, look behind him, though.
Oh, he still has his burnt face.
Now things have changed. Now it's 5-on-5. Actually, it's 6-on-5. I guess Wheeler already came out.
Chris Lacani says in the chat, hey Chris. Says, hey Travis and D. And Vinegar says, dang, they can't go one chat without bringing up Marvel movies. Nerds. It was like, I wish I could attach a picture to chat. I don't think you can attach a picture, but I think you can do like the
link.
Like the link to it, and then it should bring up the link.
Oh shit, William Regal knocked him out.
I'd like to avoid the MCU altogether. I'm completely burned out on superhero movies, to be honest. You and me both, people. Like, I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, I watched a few of them, and now I'm just like, I don't want to watch any of them.
Captain America, the first Avenger, and then they could have ended it right there.
That and the first Iron Man, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the first two were good.
Like, the first two were good, and I was like, okay, that's not a big deal. Like, redoing Batman all the time is just getting old. Like, oh, we have to have 500 Spider-Mans, and I'm just like, oh my god, guys, stop. Please stop. I just want it to stop.
Serena Deeb. She's the professor.
Is she cerebral? Does she have a large noggin? I feel like that's a no. And they may say, what's Vin's problem with Ayla? Nothing? What? It was like, Vin, do you not like movies? Sophie's like, if Jon Moxley does decide to come back to the WWE one day, do you see him being Jon Moxley?
No.
In the WWE, or do you see him bring back Dean Ambrose?
He'd probably be Dino, but he could be Jon Moxley. It depends on how big his character gets. But as of right now, his character's no bigger.
Yeah.
So I think he would probably be fine.
Rico says, Ayla, glad you couldn't attach it. I can't imagine what you were going to attach. Pickle says that, Haley, mate, we just bicker in here like old folks do. It was like, Vin hates me. He wants to unalive me, and he wants to crush souls. Then here's like, no, Ayla, I like going to an open field, shooting cans off a fence with my rifle. That's my ultimate form of entertainment, better than shy old silly movie. Pickle's like, get off my lawn, Ayla.
Anything goes in that match tonight.
Stop petting my lawn, you freak.
That is next.
All these kids on their drugs.
That is next. Jamie Hayter.
Film, are you still out there, buddy? Your lady people are coming out. Hurry up, Film. You better hurry and watch it. Sophie says, in my opinion, Captain America, the first Avenger, was kind of boring, and superhero movies makes money for the studios. Haley May's like, okay. And Ayla's like, fat Lisa, you literally live in my lawn. Vindicator says, Haley, me, and Ayla are frenemies. Then Beagle's like, I would sleep there, but JVD keeps petting it. Ayla says, yeah, he's starting to freak me out. Haley May says, okay. Vindicator says, yay, Tony Storm. Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter. That person told you to be a hater. She chopped off her hair a little bit. It's not as long as it was. It's a little bit shorter. Sophie says, with Cody booking perfectly in his first month back in the WWE, that could open the eyes of former WWE superstars that work for AEW now might want to come back to the WWE.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, but they'd have to bring back that same type of energy, right? Because what made Cody Cody was that he was Cody. And then he probably said, nope, you're not going to change my character. This is who I'm going to be, and this is what I'm going to do. And that's what he told Vince, and Vince said, okay, because you're bringing me more people. Haley May says, you're starting to freak me out. Who is?
Freaking everybody out.
Petting some lawns. Petting grass is fun. We got told that.
Tony Storm. Gonna win this tonight pretty easily.
That's gross.
Oh, God.
Stop it. That's nasty, boy. You're a nasty, nasty boy.
Nasty boys. All right. Jamie Hayter coming up round back. Her shorts are always way up in there.
Way up in there.
I just don't understand how it could even be remotely comfortable.
I don't know. They're like, do you want to be popular or comfortable?
Well, Tony's isn't all the way up in there.
Which one do you want?
I want to be popular.
Up the butthole it is.
Hold still. Perfect. I'll cut some of that waste off. All right, 1, 2, no. Tony kicked out, or
Chris.
Jamie Hayter kicked out.
Chris said, Jamie Hayter on, unzips pants. You're so bad. Because like Tony time, and it was like, Haley, do you want to live in my lawn too? Almost got Sophie to move, but she's a little picky. So he says, so Cody is in the same boat as Edge, Orton, Kevin Owens, Cena, Brock with creative freedom. He better be, because
Yes.
I think that's the only way he would have came back for.
Yeah, of
For
course. He's not
Vince.
gonna come back and just be nothing.
Haley May says, okay. Ayla says, the grass is super soft. Haley May like, let's go. Ayla's like, hey, we're in Ohio. Because like, Haley, join our cult. We have baked goods. So he says, I'm not picky. I don't want to live in a small state of Idaho. I'm happy to live in Florida.
Uh-oh, look at
Idaho
the power
isn't
here.
Small. It's not
Idaho
small.
might have more landmass than Florida. I'd have to Google it, but
We
Maybe
definitely have less scary things of chompers here.
we don't have gators. We do have grizzly bears, so I don't know if that's any better. But
And wolves, rattlesnakes.
oh
But
shit,
they have those one things in the water that are worse than rattlesnakes.
moccasins.
Yes, those guys are scary. Vindicator's like, coming up round the back. I see what you did there, Travis.
Yeah.
LOL. It was like, and Kool-Aid. Ayla May's like, sure, I'll join. It was like, Idaho's bigger than Florida. Dear math. I thought you said meth for a second. I was like, isn't that what they normally do in Florida? I'm pretty sure Piccolo does it on a daily basis. Just kidding. Piccolo's like, Idaho is near Canada, so that's swell.
Yeah, our panhandle touches it. It's a little like
It's just the tip.
it's
It just plays just the tip. It's
just
fine.
the tip.
It's fine. We
Just
don't.
for a minute.
It's just for a minute. It's fine. Just for a minute. just the tip. So Rico's like, do your meth. It was like, we don't have hurricanes. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have alligators. So he's like, you could join in a weird cult.
We do have a super volcano though.
Pickle's like, Florida does not. I was like, jealous, Sophie. And Amy's like, yeah, I'll do meth. No, there's no meth. It's Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid. Sophie's like, you could drive to Canada from Colorado. Yeah, you have to go through another whole couple states, but sure, you can fucking get there. May have to drive through Wyoming and fucking Montana. But that's all right. You can get there.
Maybe the Dakotas if you want to go through Nebraska.
Depending on which way you want to go. You want to go, you want to head a little east and then north, that'll work. South Dakota, North Dakota. you gotta go through a few more states to get there. Colorado's kind of in the smack middle.
You can drive to Canada from anywhere in the United States except for Hawaii. But
Yeah. You could. It's very true. Very true. Very true.
Maybe Rhode Island might be a pain in the butt, but
So he's like, I meant from Florida.
oh.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Colorado was funnier.
He means like, no. Pickle's like, is Haley a cop? I hope not.
You a cop? You have to tell us if you're a cop.
Vindicator's like, my deepest apologies to Dalitha, and I'm okay with her being mad at me for a little while, but Travis, I'm curious, are most of the women in Idaho known for their big curvy butts?
No.
No.
Just it depends on their religion in this area if they're pretty or not.
Oh my god.
Well, because
That is not true.
Oh, it does.
That is not true.
There's a certain religion around here that care about their appearance, and then most everybody else puts sweatpants on and their hair in a ponytail.
I'm the other one. You see which one he picked. The low maintenance one. Not the high maintenance. The low maintenance.
Oh.
It was like, so just
Whoa.
so you know, Travis literally just called me ugly. Just so you guys are aware of his analogy right there. Just so you know. It was like, Sophie, according to you, we can drive to Ireland for my host, so I don't know about you, logic. Robbie's like, decent match so far. Well, it's alright. It's girls. It's okay. It's okay. So how far of a drive is Idaho from Florida?
It's
more than 24 hours.
It's the furthest point from where we're at in the United States besides Hawaii.
Ella says, Haley, are you a police? Haley may say, no, I'm not a cop. I'm 10. Oh, well, that's probably not good. You should be in here. Get out. You're a child. This is not children. This is for adults.
We are watching wrestling.
It was like, stop it. Go to bed. Bryce's have to go by. See, Bryce even knows. Bye, Bryce. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday, bud. Have a good night. Zivrico says that Fifth. Yeah, thick as fuck. And Sophie says, yes. Yeah, is it a school night, Haley? Yeah. Pico's like, Idaho women gotta be better than these Florida weirdos.
Whoa. 1, 2, and kicked out.
Well, sometimes, Picola, sometimes.
She pieced the camera. She's like,
sometimes they are. Picola said the Idaho women gotta be better than these Florida weirdos.
Some of them. I was watching Boys in the Hood last night. It was pretty good. You didn't watch the end of it. It actually is really good, but it's sad.
He's like, shut up. Oh, your 10-year-old self is coming out. And he says, we don't have AIDS. Possibly. We do have fentanyl, though. So, there's that. Phil says,
fentanyl epidemic.
Women's match is coming up or today. It's on right now, Film. You better have your TV on TBS right this second. You are missing Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm right now. Right now, buddy. You better get it on. Better turn it on. Get that TV on so you can see all the armpit galore of craziness. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
There's pits everywhere.
Pits everywhere.
It's like
everywhere.
Like a peach factory.
So it says Florida does have a lot of weirdos. Ayla would love it. Well, Sophie, you live there, so you must love it as well. In fact, you're probably one of the weirdos, so that's probably what makes Florida, Florida. Pickle, I think, is a little bit more normal, so... Normal. I think he doesn't really fit in. He tries, but I don't think it works out for him.
There's a lot of people in Florida that are from New York. Like, it's basically like New York.
And now you know why they're weirdos.
2.0.
Hence, Sophie. Weirdo.
Whoa!
Just saying.
Superplex. Oh, didn't let go.
Ayla's like, he called me ugly too.
Whoa, right? Rolls through. 1,
Robbie's like,
2.
defo low maintenance. Aloha, ha, Ayla. Pico's like, dang, Idaho 3, Florida 0. We have beaches. That may only be our advantage. You do have pretty beaches.
Oh, God. Pile driver.
And you are
I think that's
on the
it.
warmer
2 and
side.
3. Jamie Hayter might have
just died. She lost.
Pile driver.
Tony Storm won. She took her out and continued on. I don't know, but she's crying about it, and I don't understand why she's crying.
It worked for Liv Morgan, so she figured, hey, why not? So Tony Storm is going to face Britt Baker or the Joker.
Right? Azalea says, we have beaches, just not next to ocean. That's true. We do have beaches. They're just not for ocean.
Yeah, we have 3 pretty big beaches.
True that.
But
one of them's really pretty at Bear Lake. That one's actually pretty.
Yeah, the Bear Lake one, and then the Palisades has beaches.
And the Palisades one is really pretty, too.
And then America
For
Falls.
a lake, man-made reservoir type areas. Haley May says, Ayla, you are ugly. Zavrico's laughing, and Sophie says, at least all the pools are open in Florida all year long, unlike Idaho and New York. Our pools are just inside, Sophie. The pools are open all year round. They're just inside. It's fine. We just don't have to close them in hurricane season. And we get to keep more water in our pools, and we usually don't find alligators in them.
Just bears.
Sometimes bears. It looks like, Sophie, you're definitely more weird than I am. And Robbie's like, what is happening with what? The chat or your life?
Nothing right now.
Something.
Tony Storm just won.
Tony Storm won. That's it. Ayla says, just Idaho and New York, only places with winter. Ha ha ha. Philip's like, let's go Jamie Hayter. Pico's like, I would mention the frolicking rainbow and people here, but you know. Yeah, that's insensitive, Pico. Totally insensitive. How dare you? I was like, hi, thank you, kiss, kiss. And Robbie's like, message retracted is like, I'm definitely more we Anyways, like, I hate you too. Oh, that's sweet. Robbie's like, you're defo weird. And it's like, aw, cute Haley. Hey, Haley, your mom went to college. Phil's like, boo, Tony Starr, boo. Haley's like, let's go. Ayla's like, come at me, bro. Pickle's like, Ayla laughing. And Haley's like, okay. Vindicator's like, so happy for my Tony.
I'll see you later. Oh, God, more kissing.
Did they
you're
just slobber on each other?
Yeah, but it was a peck, so it wasn't so bad.
Oh, thank God. I wasn't watching, so... Ugh. Vindicator says, so happy for my Tony. I hope she doesn't get contaminated sharing a ring with the sleaze Dr. Faker.
Well, Dr. Breaker might not win. She's going to be wrestling the Joker, so the Joker could be somebody new that
and that they want to push more so. Philip says, I don't know. AEW is not pulling out the big guns with Honest. I'm a little bit disappointed. Zavrico says, and you also have bitches? What? Who has bitches? Who's got the bitches? Florida? I bet they do. Haley May says, Alien, I'm done. Can we just watch the video? Sophie's like, at least Florida actually have sports teams unlike Idaho.
Why are we arguing Idaho and Florida?
I don't care about Florida.
They're both great states, and they vote for the right people. It's fine.
Florida is full of AIDS. And dirty needles. So I've heard.
Florida, Texas, and Idaho are like your best 3 states.
Right? Well, hopefully Idaho stays that way. I don't know. If we keep getting influenced by retards that come from other places, we might not be. I was like, no one's making you talk to me. I'm going to continue with my chats. And I was like, Sophie, no one cares. Sophie's like, who still watches Impact? Whoever does, good for them.
I haven't seen Impact for a while.
I think there's a few people that watch it. And I think Thomas in our chat watches it.
I bet they have the best women's division in all of wrestling. I was looking at some of the names on there, and I was like, oh, that's pretty damn good.
That's cool.
Although they got me and him now, so that'll subtract from you. But all the rest of them are really good.
He's like, Sophie, let's team up. Pickle's like, it's nice to see that female commentator on Dynamite.
Right? It's something new. Breath of fresh air, and she was pretty also.
Who was she?
I don't know. I've never seen her before.
Zavrika says Florida has beaches and bitches. Oh, I get it. Robbie's like, Mr. Trogdon is like, yeah, Sophie can have a friend. Guys, look. Robbie's like, Ayla getting into a cyber war. Pickle's like, I love some Tennessee women. Best in the South. Ayla's like, Robbie, I'm cheering Sophie on. I'm excited someone likes her. Pickle says they have all their teeth and everything. Right?
In Tennessee?
Except for there's a possibility that they could be related to everybody in their area. Just possible. Just a small possibility. Anime says, I'm a teen boy on my sister's account. Oh, cool, boy. Sophie says, do you see Impact be involved in that AEW and New Japan crossover pay-per-view?
No.
Because, like, no, that's Arkansas. Is that it?
Right.
Is it, though? Because I've heard some stories about Tennessee and Kentucky. So, yeah. There's that. It was like, keep it in the family in Tennessee, haha. That's my brother, father.
Where's Brandon when you need him?
Right?
Brandon's stepdad is his uncle.
Yes.
Which is fantastic to tease.
Yes, and that he's afraid of clowns, which is even better to tease.
Well,
about.
it comes from that.
Ah, Pickle's
Anytime
laughing.
that your father is your uncle, you will...
Total clowns.
Total clown.
That's interesting and weird.
You can't. They tried to make it up, and this came out.
Can't make that shit up. Can't make it up.
All right, it's time for your main event. We got about 15
He's
minutes
like,
left.
Let's go, you're a bitch. And Sophie says, D throwing shade at Texas with that comment about sleeping with each other's family member. I was throwing shade at Tennessee and Kentucky. Where the hell did you get Texas at? Oh, man. Ayla's like, ha, ha, ha. People's like, oh, no, Haley, no bueno. No bueno. Robbie's like, oh, Ayla getting red still. It was like, this is great. The funnier thing about it is that it's a little kid's account that can put swear words out. That's pretty funny.
Jeff Hardy, Darby the House Elf, up next.
Well, they both had to paint their faces.
And as of now, we do have a... Matt Hardy is out there at ringside, so we'll probably see Sting at ringside. I was asked earlier if I thought they'd be here.
Matt didn't come down.
I thought Matt was with him. Yeah, he's in the ring.
I just saw him. I didn't see him before.
Oh.
Sophie says with Ring of Honor part of AEW now, and those stars show for AEW now on Impact. There's a chance that all three promotions could work together with that crossover pay-per-view.
Yes.
Phillips is not going to lie. This episode of AEW isn't working for me. Like, everything else was great, but doesn't pull the trigger for me. My honest opinion, just with honesty, you didn't pull the trigger for me.
I feel like the first hour was okay. The second hour has drug on. There's still 13 minutes left in this.
Piccolo says, I'll have to tell you my Texas joke on Insta. Please do. I have a joke for you guys.
Can you say it?
Yes. What do you call a detective that accidentally solves a crime? Or solves a crime by accident? Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
That's pretty funny. All right, here it is. Darby, the missile dropkick right out of the gate. Jeff out to the outside.
He's like, I have to leave now.
Darby going through the ropes, battering ram.
He's like, let me get out here real
Jeff's
quick,
a little too old to be taking this kind of punishment.
Haley Mae's like, everybody want to go. Yeah, we do want to go. Film's like, Ayla, who do you think is going to win, Hangman and Page or Ciampa? Film, Ayla doesn't watch wrestling. She has no idea who those people are. So it doesn't even matter if I ask her that question. So he's like, Stardom wants to work with AEW and WWE, and Stardom wants to be involved with that crossover pay-per-view.
Well, if they're going to work with WWE, they wouldn't be able to.
Excuse me, is this a no? Like,
yes, they made this one no rules.
What the fuck? Why did they make it no rules?
I told you this
So they gave
earlier.
Darby a chance or something?
Jeff's pretty hardcore, by the way.
Oh my god, these people are so dumb.
But when you set up the chairs, you usually go through them.
Bobby says, Pico,
oh,
tell us
shit!
your joke.
Are you kidding me?
If they're a child laughing, I don't care.
I was more worried about his
I'll
chest.
respond. Anyways, like, who will win, me or Ayla? Ayla will bitch slap your ass to the moon and back.
He bent the steps with his face. I think he might have broke a couple teeth.
Well, he likes that, so it's okay. Who's like, just color remind me of Fruit Stripes Gum, right? Why isn't he in his zebra outfit? Where's the fucking zebra when you need him?
Oh, Darby over the top.
Oh, laughing.
Shit,
I was like, Darby, LOL. Sophie
line.
says, it feels like the last month of AEW TV hasn't been that great for all of AEW fans. And Amy's like, well, how old are you? And Sophie's like, wow, did Dee get that joke from the dad joke? Boom, boom. Yes, I did. Bob was like, oh, my sides are splitting Dee with that joke, LOL. I know, it was so funny, right? Pico says, a Texas state trooper, he pulled me over. Says, boy, you know I enjoy shooting cans. Zavrico says, Ayla and Haley just go to bed and settle the beef once and for all. Pico's like, Mexicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans.
Oh, Lord.
Americans, maybe. Oh, my goodness, that's bad. Roy says, Jeff getting smashed. Ayla says, I'm 8. Haley's like, Haley is not my name. It's Logan. It was like, I'm kidding, I'm 49. So it was like, AEW is doing what ACW used to do by having no DQs and no
You'll see it in WWE also. And no, it's not in every match. There's a ladder.
Pickle's like, I'm 65. Some days I feel that. Philip's like, Darby versus Jeff Hardy, shipping epic match now. That specific match. That one does it for me. I'll put it under an epic match. Picture
Totally
in
epic.
picture. Don't go anywhere, everybody. You're going to watch it. Chief Detective Martha's in the chat, so that says, ha ha ha, you Texans have a lot of respect for the southwestern states. Well, you're in Chicago, so you know what it's like when people shoot people. It was like Fat Lisa Silver Fox. Sophie's like, Ayla doesn't look 49. She looks like she is 69. Rob was like, Cola, you nutter. LOL. Sabrico's like, I'm 99. And it was like, Sophie, your screen name is a dog's name.
1,
And it
2.
says, okay, I'm done. Shut all. Ready,
Jeff
you
kicks it.
old creep. And Sophie's like, I'm 37.
He's the same age as LeBron James.
My God, you guys.
Do you know each other?
Do you know each other? Is he in Florida? I'm pretty sure if you're in Florida, you know
He played for the
everybody.
Miami Heat. Did you know him then when he was there?
Did you talk to him? Do you have his autograph? Were you best friends?
Did he call you at home?
It was like, go away. And he was like, no. We're in picture in picture with people beating each other up in a ring on
right to his
AEW Dynamite.
chin. All right, Jeff Hardy getting him in the corner. Bam, double drop. Darby slides out to the outside.
Sophie's like, I'm not a basketball fan. And Pico's like, he did, and I can't stand LeBron.
Ugh.
Vindicator says, so weird seeing Darby with makeup on his back now.
He had to draw on a spine.
He's like, somebody needs to draw on me on my back.
He does it his own painting.
On his back?
He has a stick that has a bent back paperclip thing on it.
Does it?
And he's like, either that or he just draws it on a piece of paper and then puts it on the wall and then leans up against it.
Right. Luna's in the chat says, see you all on Friday. Thanks, Luna. We'll see you on Friday
Luna.
on... Pico's like, why is everyone picking on my new friend? Robbie's like, Jeff, how is he still rolling? Drugs. Drugs. It's drugs. It's totally drugs.
And he's listening to Limp Bizkit.
God, she says, I don't have the time either. I don't have times. It was like, at least I'm your only friend. Oh, man. Vindicator says, Travis, what's the worst kind of pain? Back or stomach? Bizarre question to end the night. I know. LOL.
Back.
Oh, that back pain. Probably a fat line keeping Jeff going. You know it. He probably tries to go to Florida every once in a while. It was laughing, and Pico's like, ironically, Limp Bizkit is from Jacksonville. Well, there you go. The only way that Jeff can keep going is to make sure he gets his fat lines and listens to Limp Bizkit in Florida. There you go. Now we all know.
Whoa! Oh my God, he missed. I don't know if he's still alive. Did you see that? He missed. I think he's okay because he landed flat, but watch. Jeff didn't catch it.
Fuck.
Ugh. And it just stopped. Like the chairs didn't give way. Did Jeff like try to put his leg up around him? He didn't go to wrestling ski.
You didn't go wrestling skew.
You didn't go to wrestling
You
ski.
didn't go wrestling skew. Phil's like, Vin, how is your evening going? And Zabrico's like, stomach after excessive sex hurts like shit.
What?
What? Oh my God. What kind of sex are you having?
What?
Yeah. What? And
Instead of push and pray, it's pull and pray, it's push and pray.
moving on.
Ah.
Robbie's like, Darby about to die, LOL. He's like, okay, I'm going to watch the video now. You should. Vindicator says, Darby and Jeff almost killed themselves for the entertainment of you people and probably aren't paid enough for it, LOL.
It's free. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't pay for it.
I'll buy the pay-per-view coming up in the end of the month.
I don't really care about these two. They could die in the ring, and I'd probably
my
be like,
God.
oh, they died. I was so sad.
Oh, Darby flips him off. Coffin drop. That's it. Oh, did he move?
Did he even make it?
I think he moved.
I don't think he got it. I think his coffin drop landed on the edge of the ring apron. Robbie's like, Darby about to die. And Vindicator's like, Darby and Jeff almost killed it. Oh, I read that. So Piccolo says, heads aren't supposed to bounce off chairs like that. Severico says, choosing between stomach pain and back pain. And Piccolo's like, this is demolition, Darby. It was like, we need Luke. Haha, this sausage wallet is a lot like a little ankle biter. Stop responding. Stop responding. Just stop responding. Stop responding. It's fine. It's watching the video. It's fine. Robbie is like, Darby must have fractured his skull, LOL. Vindicator's like, good film, doing good. Having watched a sensible wrestling show for a change. Too bad it can't happen 3 times a week. We stuck with the Hollywood brand of WWE instead. It was like, I'm talking to you, Misty. What the fuck? Oh my god. Rude.
All right, Jeff's all the way up top.
I'm not a sausage wallet.
Oh! Jeff lands on
or
the
a
stairs.
Ankle biter.
Flat on his back. Look at this one.
But it couldn't even stand. Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with these guys? Fucking dumb. Everybody's like, how you doing? Piccolo is like, Luca's the only sane person, maybe Vin. Sure, Piccolo. Have you ever heard Vindicator go off on his little weird rants? He uses big words and thinks he's so smart, but he's technically afraid of trees. It's real sad.
All right, Darby rolls Jeff into the ring.
It's happening, guys. It's really happening.
Here comes the coffin drop, and it's over. All right, ring the bell. Oh, Jeff's done. 1, 2, and Jeff kicked out. Rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. Jeff wins.
What?
He rolls Darby
he gave
up.
him a fruit roll up, and everybody's hero just died on the pad. Sorry,
Darby,
everybody.
the house elf, just got rolled up.
Yes.
And that's it. Still a couple minutes left, so they'll do a little bit of stuff afterwards.
To stop fighting my ankles. I can't help it.
Sting is in the ring. Sting.
Sting.
So we're going to see the Hardys versus Sting and Darby at the pay-per-view.
It was like, Finn is so annoying. Vindicator's like, but on that note, love this match and show. And my girl Tony winning. Now it all goes downhill from here on out. But see you guys for SmackDown. Let down anyway. Bye.
We will be here.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on Friday. It was like, why are you talking to me again? Zavrico says, Piccolo, wait until he goes bizarre. Ravi says, Ayla, who's your mate? Haley May. He is like, are you kidding? And he is like, Ravi, stop it. Vindicator's like, that's my one specialty in life, Ayla. It's how I make my money. Piccolo's like, Nero wins.
Nero.
He's like, hear that, mother lickers? My ankles are tasty. Lint lickers. Ravi's like, Ayla, I thought that person.
Look at that. Adam
Ayla's
Cole,
like,
Jeff
Ravi.
Hardy next round.
That's happening, guys. Adam Cole and Jeff Hardy, everybody's favorite thing, is happening. They're
gonna
never
shake
saw it
hands.
before.
There's the shake of the hands.
It's the gayest shake I've ever seen. Did you see how
I
gay it
think
is?
Darby shook hands like a small woman. Like a teenage girl.
Seriously.
Oh, look at this. The Undisputed Elite. Look at his fucking outfit.
Well, they're back to wearing their weird little outfits again. That's kind of weird. I guess. I don't know. Is that normal?
Look at Matt. He's like, delete.
He's like, I will delete all of you multiple times.
Crazy start time. So they are going to start it at 5:30 Eastern. So same time as last week.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's how you cheer for wrestling.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Do it just like that. Woo, woo. All right, everybody. We appreciate you. You got anybody in there that wants to say anything?
No, it's just people being weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Film says, okay, Misty and Travis, it's time for me to go. Before I do, who will win an armpit deodorant match? Bailey or Bliss? I choose Goddess Bliss. What about you? Part 1 of 2. Because that's good night, y'all. Nobody date your brothers or sisters. Unless you don't know they're your brothers and sisters. But then you should probably check to make double sure that they're not your brothers or sisters. Because sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, I was watching that on Boys in the Hood last night. So he was trying to, get the skins from this girl. And the girl's mom thought his dad was cute. And so they had to be careful because they had been stepbrother and stepsister.
Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Take care.
Everybody.
We'll definitely see you guys on Friday.